Former Minister of Women Affairs Pauline Tallen has called on political parties in the country to amend their constitutions and mandatorily allocate 50% of appointments and elective positions to women. Tallen made the appeal while delivering a keynote address at a two-day capacity-building conference organized by the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies (NIPS) and Inter-Party Advisory Council (IPAC) in Abuja. Speaking on the conference theme, Breaking the Barriers and Shaping Positive Attitudes Towards Inclusive Politics in Nigeria, she suggested the adoption of zebra policy for 50-50 pairing of male and females.
One solution I will recommend is for all political parties to immediately amend their constitutions to create special seats for women. As we approach 2027 general elections, parties should mandate the allocation of at least 50% of appointments and elective positions to women. It is possible. Other African countries have done it. And that's why what we call the twinning method. If the man is the chairman, the deputy is the woman. If the man is the secretary, the deputy secretary is the woman. Right to the list.
She said such reforms required commitment from all genders across political divides, including lawmakers, civil society, and the electorate, stressing that such collaboration would trigger unprecedented levels of female participation.
Global perspective. In challenging these biases and changing societal attitudes, we are not only investing in gender equality, we are building a future where every person can strive regardless of gender. We're not just talking about women, but everyone. When we say 50-50, we're saying 50 men, 50 women. And that was why God created the woman in the first place. If God saw that the man can do it all by himself, he wouldn't have created the woman. And how can you imagine a world without a woman? Can you imagine a world without a woman? No procreation.
She said that while Rwanda was leading globally with women occupying 64% of parliamentary seats, Nigeria had just 17 women out of 360 in House of Representatives and 4 out of 109 senators. Tallen, therefore, called for immediate action, stressing that government must enforce existing gender policies and consider the 35% affirmation action for an upward review to 50%.
I've told you, Rwanda has exceeded it. And that's why when you go to Rwanda, you will not believe you are in Africa. Rwanda has developed so fast because more women are on the decision table. You can't take it from a woman. A woman's concern is about her family. And what is the family? The family includes men and women.
Earlier, the Director General of NIPS, Professor Ayo Motayo, reaffirmed the Institute's role as a neutral platform for vital national dialogue. He said that women's political participation is central to Nigeria's democratic progress, yet female representation in leadership remained low, undermining both equity and effective governance.
Despite commendable strides in various sectors, Nigeria continues to grapple with significantly low level of women's representation in elective and appointed positions. This deficit is not just a matter of gender equity, it is a fundamental challenge to the inclusiveness and effectiveness of our democracy. When half of the population is underrepresented in the halls of power, their perspectives, experiences, and priorities risk being marginalized, hindering holistic national development.
Also speaking, IPAC National Chairman acknowledged women's vital contributions and their efforts in addressing digital challenges. He said that while issues like discrimination and underrepresentation persisted, they were not insurmountable.
Particularly right to political participation and representation in decision-making processes. I urge all stakeholders to intensify efforts towards the elimination of all gender-related barriers. Our women shall be free to maximize their potential and fulfill their destinies, despite their being Nigeria being a patriarchal society. I see the light at the end of the tunnel for gender inclusivity in politics. The political horizon is wide enough to accommodate all citizens. I charge Nigerian women to rise up and take their rightful place in politics and governance.